What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm out here on the run, getting things done. Well, let's talk about this statue in New York, man. We got a 12-foot bronze statue that is popped up in Times Square, New York. It's of a obese black woman, and I'm just like, what the hell is this, man? Really? And who paid for this? Was this tax dollar funded? I watched the news report, the little clip that they did where they talked to different people, and honestly, it felt kind of fixed. It felt like they may have talked to a bunch of people, but they only picked out the handful of people that had something positive to say about it, because the only things said about it were glowing. There was no it's okay or this ain't it. It was none of that. It was only people that thought this thing was great. I kept hearing representation. I kept hearing person of color. I kept hearing plus size. Oh, man, listen. If you feel represented by this statue, that in itself is a problem. You have a 12-foot tall, morbidly obese sister. I mean, the jokes write themselves. I looked in the comments section. People were like, strong and independent, single mom. How many baby daddies do you think this statue has? I mean, it was a lot. I don't think the statue is great at all. I don't think anything about the statue is great. Well, okay, I'll say this in fairness. The craftsmanship of it is good. I'll give it. I don't like the statue, but I'll give credit where credit is due. At the very least, the craftsmanship of it is good. I wonder how much this thing costs, though, because it is 12 foot tall and bronze at that. And the craftsmanship was good. So this thing was not cheap. We were supposed to get a weird statue here, and I don't know whatever happened with that. We were supposed to get a RoboCop statue here, and I thought that was strange. And it was like, I don't know if I really want a RoboCop statue in my city, man. Y'all could keep it. They did some fundraiser for it. It got fully funded. So at least it wasn't paid for with city dollars. It was some fundraiser. I think it was like 80 grand, something like that, for this RoboCop statue. So I was like, at least we're not paying for it. Some people who really wanted to see this go through did. To my understanding, it's completed. I don't think it's been, put up, though, or erected, if you will. But I would take that RoboCop statue in the middle of my city any day over a statue like this. I personally am not someone that needs to feel represented. I personally do not look at things and be like, oh, this makes me feel good about myself. Representation matters, yada, yada, yada. If the movie has black people, it does. If it don't, it don't. If the video game or TV show or whatever features black folks, cool. If it doesn't, oh well. I'm not tripping about something like that. So one of the guys that they talked to, he was clearly a effeminate male. And he said him being did he say plus size? I don't even know, man. I honestly don't know, because I heard plus size come from a woman too, and the guy, I swear, he might have said plus size, but don't, if I'm wrong about it, don't hang me, y'all. It's just he seemed like a dude that would have said that, but he said he felt represented because he's a heavier male. It's an African American woman, and he's an African-American male, so he feels represented, and seeing this piece that he could look at and spend time with, that was very powerful for him. Bro, what? Man, I look at that statue, and it could just be me, but I look at that statue, I don't see anything powerful. I don't see anything moving. In fact, it upsets me because I'm like, this here is what they believe is the stereotype view of the black woman. They said that this statue of a black woman is whoever you want her to be, meaning this is the every woman when it comes to black women. No, man, that's not okay. Black women have gotten out of shape, overweight, to the point to where they look at this and they see this as this is the gauge. They didn't think to make the statue slimmer or fitter. They didn't even make the statue with her own hair. The statue's got, like, box braids or whatever you call them. How are you a black woman and you think this is something to be celebrated and not offended by? For real, genuinely asking, not rhetorical. I'm gonna leave it there though, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the statues. This 12-foot bronze statue of a morbidly obese black woman, with a big belly and a tiny t-shirt on. I mean, let me know what y'all think of this, man. I'll let y'all soon. Peace.